Lincoln Raider football on WLCN 96.3 FM, WLCNonline.com, and on the Mixler app is brought to you by Brow Incorporated, Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, The Carpet House, Four Corners Lube, Lincoln IGA, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Eaton Corporation, Lincoln College, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital Farmers Market, Chicago Street Rentals, Timbercrest Veterinary Service, Lincoln Printers, ALMH Memorial Sports Care, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Bright Ideas Screen Printing, Mama's Arcade Cafe, Area Disposal, Headline Salon LLC, State Bank of Lincoln, Mike Mosky Auction Service, Family Custom Cleaners Tanning Laundromat and U-Haul, Gary's Drywall Finishing, Painting, and Power Washing, Charter Brothers Mechanical, Beck's Travel Plaza, Lincoln Grand 8 Theater, Culver's of Lincoln, D-Fades Barbershop, The Blue Dog Inn, D&D Sewer Service, P&W Pools, Republican Sheriff Steve Nichols, Nuthatch Hill Championship Barbecue Company, and by Mary Todd's Hallmark Gifts and More.
On the special team is Devin Gibbons, along with Justin Wen for the Railsplitters. I see Austin O'Donohue, Jaden Graham out there for the Railers, and also Captain Andrew Schmidt. Here's the boot by Bogdanich, and he kicks it to Sweeney at the 19-20. He's at the 25, the 30, looks for blocking at the 35, 40, along the sideline, 45. He's finally ran down in Lincoln territory at the 45-yard line. An excellent run back there by Nick Sweeney. He's a senior, and pardon me, that was Alex Sweeney, and he's number 21. He's a senior, 5'9", 150.
They got the ball past midfield into Lincoln territory, and Lincoln did not contain on the outside on their near sideline. That broke open some long runs up the side into Lincoln territory in the 47.
1st and 10 out of the shotgun. This is their quarterback, Dalton Hayworth. Hayworth throws it out in the flat, and he's got his man there along the sideline, and he's finally knocked out of bounds. That's number 83, Taylor Edwards on the reception, the tight end. He's a senior, 5'11", 170. They move the chains. It's a first down for the Charleston Trojans here on homecoming night. Well, ball will be on the near side hash mark. Go ahead, Coach.
That's a quick pass out into the flat, and he got a nice block by his wide receiver there to break him open down the sideline for the first down.
Hayworth, the quarterback's a senior. He's 5'10", 165-pounder. In the backfield with him, we'll have to check and see who that is. That may be Brandon Doyle. Here's the pitch to the outside. No, that is Nick Sweeney, and Sweeney fights for a little extra yardage down inside the 35-yard line.
Picked up about 3 on that, down to the 33. Tried to go outside, cut back inside, and got tripped up by a Lincoln defender.
2nd and 7 for the Trojans. Dalton Hayworth looks to the sideline, getting the play from his coach. In the backfield, he's got Nick Sweeney with him. He's got 2 receivers on each side of the field. Here's the snap to Hayworth. He's got plenty of time. Across the middle, he's got his man. He's on the run for the end zone. Touchdown. That is number 8, and that is Keegan Brady. Goes in for the touchdown early for the Charleston Trojans. He does it with 11:13 remaining in the first quarter, and Charleston leads Lincoln 6-0. Didn't take them long, Coach.
No, just 3 plays and covered 47 yards. That was a 33-yard touchdown pass to the wide receiver, cutting across the middle. A couple missed tackles in the secondary, and he went to the end zone.
Caught Lincoln back on their heels, and they weren't ready for this. This is going to be Mason Doherty. Doherty will attempt the extra point. Here's the snap, the placement. Doherty's kick, pops it high in the air, and it is through the uprights. So that's going to make the score Charleston 7, Lincoln 0. We'll be back. Mason Doherty going to kick it away for Charleston, and it's going to go to Schweitzer, and he's going to keep the football up to the 20, 25, looks for the blocking 25, stays on his feet and gets knocked down at the 35-yard line. Nice run back by Schweitzer there as he brings it out. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters.
He crossed in the backfield there, Bob, and faked the handoff, kept it going up the Lincoln sideline, and as you said, got nice field position for the Railers to start their first possession here, just less than a minute into this game.
That touchdown was a passing play from Dalton Hayworth, the quarterback, to their wide receiver, Dayton Black. Black's a senior, 6'1", 170. He went in for the touchdown. And then Mason Doherty kicked the extra point. Posgay out of the shotgun. He's got Schweitzer back there with him. He's got 3 receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side of the field. Long count. Here's the snap from Schmidt. Posgay's got plenty of time. Throws it out in the flat, and it's kicked off. And Charleston's going to go for another touchdown. That's number 8. Keegan Brady goes in for the touchdown. And all of a sudden, it's 13-0 in favor of Charleston. Threw that pass right into the hands of Keegan Brady, the senior, 5'10", 160. Didn't take long. There's only 10:56 on the clock, first quarter, and all of a sudden Charleston leads it 13-0. And again, number 50, Mason Doherty, will attempt the extra point. On the hold, it will be the quarterback, Dalton Hayworth. On the long snap, that's Taylor Edwards, the man that snaps the ball. He wears the number 83. He's also a tight end. Doherty kicked the first extra point. Here's the placement. The kick by Doherty off the right side, and they wave it off. It's no good. So the score remains 13-0 Charleston over Lincoln. We'll be back. Doherty kicks it away.
4,
Schweitzer's got it.
No, that's 10.
50, pardon me? No, that's Graham. Graham with the football for Lincoln, and he's all the way up to the 38-yard line. The kickoff was by the big guy, and that was Doherty. He's 6'1". Doherty's 6'1", 315. And the kick was to Graham, and that was a nice run back. He faked the handoff, and then he got it out to the 38.
Yeah, he went straight ahead downfield and see where they spot it. Yeah, you got it right, Bob, the 38-yard line. So good field position for the Railers again. That last play they had for the interception, he threw it into 2 coverage, and it looked like he threw it right to the defender, and he made an easy catch and run with no defense.
Posgay out of the shotgun. Cade Schmidt will snap it to him. Schweitzer off to the left of Posgay. Man goes in motion. Now he stands there as a blocker. Now Schweitzer hands off to Schweitzer, and pardon me, that's Posgay to Schweitzer. He's across the 45 to the 46-yard line. I think that's Schweitzer. It's hard to tell. Yeah, it is Schweitzer. Brandon Schweitzer.
Picked up about 8 yards on the run, and Charleston brought 7 people right up on the line of scrimmage, Bob, trying to stop that inside run, and Schweitzer was able to slide to the outside off tackle and pick up 8 yards.
The offensive line did a good job of getting off quickly there to get Schweitzer that yardage, and Schweitzer, if he gets open, he's very quick. A long count. Posgay finds himself in a hole, but he's going to try and fight his way out of it. Looks like Charleston wants to blitz here. Here's the snap. Posgay's got it. He's got a little time up the middle, and it's caught. Complete down to the 30-yard line. And that is number 22, Alex Bogdanich, and a flag on the field. May have grabbed him by the face mask.
Yeah, I think so, to bring him down. So that's going to be a nice pickup. Posgay threw a nice ball over the middle and found Bogdanich breaking open, and he made a nice catch and run and got the flag also. So he got it down to the 30.
That was Nick Sweeney on the infraction, and they'll bring it up to the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters. So that must have been an inadvertent face mask. Posgay's got the plays in the huddle. The Railers break the huddle. Here to the near side, that is Colton Holiday. As Posgay will operate out of the shotgun. This time Schweitzer lines up to his right. A man goes in motion for blocking purposes. Now he's going to hand off. Schweitzer, he breaks to the outside, and he's going to try and cut it up again, and he gets down to about the 22-yard line. So a 3-yard pickup there by Schweitzer as he breaks it to the wide side of the field and gets to the 22-yard line.
He got a nice block at the line of scrimmage by Alex Bogdanich, and that got him to the outside, Bob, and then he got caught. Now there's a penalty on the flag, on the play against Lincoln.
Going to go against Lincoln, probably holding. Let's see where they move the ball back from the 22.
It's from the original line of scrimmage.
On the 25. Okay, so they'll bring it all the way back to the.
It's a big one. That's a 15.
Big one there.
See, I don't think he knows where to put it. There we go, to the 40.
That must have been unnecessary roughness or something. They bring it all the. Now he's bringing it back the other way.
That's good.
Now he's walking.
This is better.
Bringing it all the way back.
Just getting some exercise, maybe.
Yeah, I'm getting mixed up. The original line of scrimmage
25.
was at 25. And now he wants to take it farther back.
Go the other way. Go the other way.
All right,
He's out
he's
the
got his mind
42.
straight. Now they're at the Charleston 42-yard line. So that was a big one. So it'll be first in a parking lot for Lincoln. Posgay out of the shotgun. Schweitzer lines up behind him. He's got 3 receivers to the right side, 1 on the left, and now Schweitzer steps up to his left side, that being Posgay. Schmidt on the snap, Posgay throws it out in the flat, and that is, I believe, Bogdanich. The tight end, number 22, Bogdanich, gets his way up just across the 35-yard line. Going to call it the 34.
And that's good. You know, you don't get it all at one time. He got down to the 34, so that's about an 8-yard pickup, and got another good block by a wide receiver. That time it was Graham blocking for him.
So it'll be second down and still a long ways to go for the Railsplitters. 9 minutes left in the first quarter. You're listening to 96.3 FM out of Atlanta and Lincoln. And Charleston leads the Railsplitters early, 13-0. Posgay out of the shotgun. He's got Schweitzer with him now off to his right side. And Schweitzer's going to get the call, and he's got an opening. Across the 30, it flipped over end at the 26-yard line. Nice run there by Schweitzer.
Yeah, it almost looked like he had a chance to get to the outside that time, Bob, and then he had a lot of running room, but he cut in and got down to the 25, which was the original line of scrimmage.
Now it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Railsplitters. Railsplitters with those white uniforms and the green helmets. Charleston with the red uniforms, red helmet, and a little bit of gold up around the neck and on their shoulders. Posgay out of the shotgun. 3rd and 10. Big play here for the Railsplitters. Of course, they're in 2-down territory anyway. Schweitzer lines up to his left. Posgay wants to throw. He's going to loft it along the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
Caught. Touchdown, Lincoln. Touchdown, Railsplitters. Let's try and see who that is. Hard to pick these numbers up. 8 for Lincoln. That's Paulus for the Railsplitters. Jaden Paulus, thank you. Paulus is a junior, and he's 5'11", 165, and Posgay laid it up there for him, and he went up and made the catch and took it in for the TD. So now it's Charleston 13, Lincoln 6, and Bogdanich will attempt the extra point. The Austin O'Donohue on the long snap. Bogdanich, the left footer. Here's the snap, the placement, the kick. Looks good, is good, and Lincoln's back in this game. Charleston 13, Lincoln 7. We'll be back in 60. Alex Bogdanich kicks it off to the Railsplitters, and it's caught on the sideline. That is Keegan Brady, and holy cow. He's taken down at the 33-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for Charleston. Tackled him up high and took him out at the 33-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Charleston.
Yeah, I think the Charleston sideline thought maybe there was a face mask or a horse collar there, but he just, as you said, Bob, hit him high and took him down by the shoulder pad.
Officials had a better look than us. I was thinking horse collar too, but it's going to be 1st and 10 for Charleston. Out of the shotgun, that is Dalton Hayworth. And he hands off to his tailback, almost lost it, and he's wrapped up at the 35 on the tackle for Lincoln. That is Andrew Schmidt, number 91 for the Railsplitters, one of their captains. He's a senior, 6'1", 185. Schmidt wrapped him up at the 35. 2-yard gain there, and that was by Sweeney. Nick Sweeney got the 2 yards for Charleston. They're going to go with 3 receivers to the far side of the field. Near side, there's 1 receiver. Hayworth out of the gun. He's a senior. He's got the snap, gives Sweeney. He's got a little bit of blocking, and he's got some yardage up the middle. Picks up a couple of yards out to the 37-yard line. Off the bottom of that pile for Lincoln, that is, I believe, is that Sparrow?
I think
Rizzardo on the tackle for the Railsplitters.
There was a couple in there, but they tried to go to the middle again, and the Lincoln defense was there to stop them after a short gain.
Charleston quickly to the line of scrimmage. We're under 7 minutes here in the first quarter. Charleston leads the Railsplitters 13-7. The quarterback for Charleston, Hayworth, wears the number 7. He's got 3 receivers on the right side. He's got Sweeney in the backfield. Sweeney gets the call, and no, it was a keeper and close to a first down, but tackled from behind.
He fumbled, I think.
Hayworth. Lincoln says they've got it. Of course, Charleston says they've got it, but he's short of a first down. They're still untangling the pile to see who got it. It's going to be Charleston football. They recovered the football, but the quarterback on a keeper, Dalton Hayworth, took it around the right side, faked the handoff to Sweeney, and the ball is spotted at the Charleston 42-yard line. So it's going to be 4th and 2, and they're going to go for it. 4th and 2, Sweeney at the tail behind Hayworth. 2 receivers on each side of the field. Long count, trying to pull us offside.
Yeah, I think they're going to do that and then stop and kick it probably.
Hayworth again.
Nope.
No, he gets it. Sweeney and Lincoln.
I think they stopped him short. He's short.
We got a good angle on it. We'll have to wait and see what the spot is.
See where this placement is. They may have to measure this one, but it's close.
Number 29, Nick Sweeney got the call.
I think he's short, but they're going to measure. But
they're going to bring the sticks
if
out.
If the sticks are right across the way, he's going to be short of the first down.
The running back is Nick Sweeney. He's a senior, 5'9", 150. One of the officials is holding the ball, and they bring the sticks out, and we'll see if he made it. They stretch him out. Let's see if they get a Lincoln stretch. And the Lincoln bench is cheering. It's Lincoln football. They take over on downs at the approximately the 43-yard line of Charleston. Charleston leads it 13-7, and now their defensive unit comes onto the field.
Yeah, kind of an interesting call here early in the game, Bob. With the wind at their back, I thought they were going to probably punt it, but they tried to go for it there in their own territory, and it came up short.
That's right. They could have had us deep back on our own territory. Posgay out of the gun. Threw his first possession away, but on the second one, he commandeered it down the field. Schweitzer in the backfield with him. Posgay waits on the long count. Now you got a man in motion. Now they give it to Schweitzer, right side. Schweitzer's got to the 40, the 45 on his feet to the 30, and he rambles down across the 25-yard line to around the 24, 23-yard line. Schweitzer with the very quick feet. If he gets an opening, he'll break loose, and he moves the chains to the 23-yard line.
He did a nice job of getting the line of scrimmage and seeing an opening hole. Got some nice blocks up front, and then Bogdanich threw a nice block. Tried to use a stiff arm to get away from a couple tacklers and picked up 20 yards.
Schweitzer is 5'9", 140. He's a junior, and he's very quick if he gets the football. Posgay out of the shotgun. 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the left side. And now Schweitzer gets a chance on the short side of the field. He's across to the 19-yard line. So a nice pickup, 4-yard pickup there by Schweitzer, and the offensive line doing a good job getting off the line quickly.
Yeah, he got to the outside a little bit, but it did close defensively quickly. He picked up 3 yards. Down to the 20.
They spotted it the 20, as Coach told you. So it's going to be 2nd and a fever for the Railsplitters. That's is that Paulus splitting out wide to the left. Hard to tell with those numbers. Colton Holiday here to the near side. Man goes in motion is Bogdanich. Here's the snap, Posgay. Flag on the play. They throw it out in the flat. It's incomplete, but there was a flag on the play. We may have been offside or a wide receiver out there, all wide to the left out there.
Either that or illegal motion. We went in motion that time. We don't do that very often, but the man was in motion and might have turned up just slightly too early. And that was a 2nd and long. They may decline this penalty.
Against the Railsplitters.
Yeah, that's a illegal shift.
The illegal shift.
And they're going to take the 5 yards.
They'll bring it back to the 25-yard line. 4:49 left on the first quarter clock. Charleston leads Lincoln 13-7. They scored 2 touchdowns quickly, and then Lincoln had a long drive to score their 7. And they're trying it again here at the Charleston 25-yard line. Posgay out of the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers on the far side of the field. 1 Colton Holiday here to the near side. Schweitzer off to his left. Long count, man in motion. That's Bogdanich. Here's the snap. Handoff Schweitzer. Right side, and he just barely gets across the line of scrimmage. Dives up ahead to about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, a little penetration by the defense past the line of scrimmage that time and made a tough running lane, and he just dove, as you said, picked up a couple on that play.
3rd down situation. Going to be 3rd and 10 for the Railsplitters at the Charleston 23-yard line. Clock on the move, 4:18 left for the first quarter. As we told you, Charleston leads the Railsplitters 13-7. Bogdanich in motion. Goes into the slot. Lines up. Now there's 3 receivers on the left side. Now Colton Holiday goes in motion. He gets the handoff. The big guy turns it up at the 20, the 15. He's got a first down and more, and is he in for the touchdown?
Yes.
Yes, he is. And a touchdown, and that is sponsored, both the touchdowns sponsored by Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance Agent. Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance Agents, for all your insurance needs. His new location on Woodlawn Road, and Lincoln's back in the game, Coach, 13-13.
Well, they've done a great job of not panicking after getting down early, but that was a nice conceived play. They had man in motion into 3 receivers on one side, and they all blocked for Holiday as he came in motion and took the ball from the quarterback, went up the sideline and in for the 23-yard touchdown.
Bogdanich will attempt to get Lincoln the lead here on the point after touchdown kick. Here's the snap, the kick, soccer style. It's through the uprights. There was a flag on the play. Let's see who it went against. The kick would be good. Offsides, Charleston.
Did it go through?
It went through. No, they never did say it went through, but it went through.
Well, they're going to kick it again.
All right, they say the play was dead, so now Bogdanich will get another shot at it. 4 minutes exactly on the first quarter clock. Here's the snap, placement. Bogdanich again, looks good, is good, and Lincoln leads it 14-13. We want to thank Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, for that touchdown, Coach Ken.
All right,
Lincoln. And we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be back. The Railsplitters lead it by a point, 14-13. Bogdanich going to kick it away for the Railsplitters. Back for Charleston, that's Keegan Brady and also Alex Sweeney, and it's going to bounce. Picked up by Alex Sweeney at the 30, the 35, does a good job, breaks a tackle at the 40, and he gets stood up at around the 43, 44-yard line. Nice run back there by Sweeney.
Yeah, he just bounced off a couple of blockers, a couple tacklers, and got a nice return near mid. He's up past the 40.
Yeah,
about the 43-yard line.
That wind, that ball just died in the wind, and even the bounce just died in the wind. It just popped straight up, stayed right there.
It's good field position for the Trojans to start this drive.
Okay, here we go. Dalton Hayworth. Hayworth out of the gun. He hands off to his running back, and he does a good job. He gets across the 45 to around the 46-yard line. That's Nick Sweeney.
Lincoln defensive line is doing a pretty good job in the middle there, Bob, and get some help from their inside linebackers to hold those runs in between the tackles to 2 and 3 yards.
Clock on the move, 3:33 left first quarter. Lincoln leads Charleston 14-13. Charleston taking their time. They've still got 14 seconds on the play clock. Hayworth out of the gun. He wants to throw across the middle. There's a penalty on the field. Ball's complete. 3 Lincoln Railsplitters make the tackle. That's number 82 on the reception. That was Aiden Corey. He's a senior, 5'11", 145.
Yeah, wait and see what the penalty is here. Either Lincoln was offsides or else it's on Charleston. I think it's going to be against. Nope, it's against Charleston.
Gets Charleston. Too bad, because the kid for Charleston kept his concentration. He was surrounded by 3 Railsplitters, still made the catch, but a penalty against Charleston. That was Aiden Corey on the catch, but they're going to move the football back now to the Charleston 41-yard line. Stop the clock, 3:15 left first quarter. You listen to 96.3 FM out of Atlanta and Lincoln. Lincoln leads it 14-13, and now it's going to be 2nd and 12 for Charleston. Hayworth looks to the sideline to his coach to get the play. The backfield with him, is that 29? 28. Okay, Braden Doyle. I got some good spotters up here. Doyle, here's Hayworth, throws it out in the flat. He's got his man, and that's Aiden Corey, and he's at the 44-yard line. One Railer held him up, and then he was finally tackled.
I think that was Matthew Yont making the original contact, Bob, but he slipped away from him and got hit by, was that Graham?
I think it was Jaden Graham,
making the final.
So they spot the nose of the football on the Charleston 45-yard line, 3rd and 9. 3 receivers on the right side, the wide side of the field, 1 here on the near side. Hayworth's got the snap, wants to throw. Good block there. Throws it, got his man. He's got a first down. 81, that is Dayton Black. He had a touchdown earlier. He had the first touchdown. Makes a nice catch. Hayworth fired a bullet across the middle, and he got it.
Nice throw, nice catch. That was Colton Holiday on the coverage and on the tackle. Not before the first down, though.
Jacob Callahan checking in for Charleston. Now they've got Nick Sweeney in the backfield. Hayworth out of the gun. 2 receivers. Now Lincoln's trying to rush, and they can't stop him. Nice job there. That was number 29, Nick Sweeney. Now there's a late penalty. Sweeney makes it up to the 40-yard line.
Lincoln blitzed up the middle, and Sweeney ran up the middle and was able to avert a couple tacklers and dove forward for about 3.
They pick the flag up, and they keep walking towards the Lincoln end zone to the 35-yard line.
That's a 5-yard face mask penalty against the Railers.
An inadvertent face mask. Stop the clock at 1:52 first quarter. There's nothing been action here on the homecoming from Charleston. 14-13, Lincoln leads it. Clock on the move, 1:46 first quarter. Hayworth out of the gun, and it's going to be, is that right? Second and 2.
Yep. Second and
2. Hayworth looks to his receiver, points to him here on the far side of the field. Makes a nice grab on the snap. It was a low snap.
Nice tackle.
And running back up. Makes his way. It looks like it's going to be a first down.
I have no idea who came in and made that submarine tackle there to stop him, but still got the first down. It might have been Schweitzer, but I couldn't read the number.
Now Keegan Brady and Alex Sweeney check in. They're both wide receivers for Charleston. 1st and 10. $1:25 left first quarter. Clock on the move. Lincoln leads at 14-13, and Charleston's on the move. Looks like Nick Sweeney in the backfield at the tailback. Hayworth out of the gun. He's got 3 receivers here on the near side, 1 on the right side. Looks, fires. He's got his man at the 30, 25, finally spun down. Fumble, and Lincoln's got it. That was Aiden Corey who made the catch, but one of the Railsplitters whipped the receiver around, but there's a flag on the field in the backfield. Didn't pick up who jumped on that fumble, but might not make any difference.
It's going to be a hold against Charleston, and then the Railers, of course, will decline that, and they will have possession.
So the Lincoln Railsplitters take over. It'll be 1st and 10. We'll have to wait and see where they spot the football. I didn't catch who jumped on that fumble.
I couldn't tell either by the number. Somebody did, obviously, but it was a nice pass and catch, and as he got hit going downfield, he coughed it up, and the Railers were there to pick it up. They're going to have it at their own 23-yard line.
The men in the pure white uniforms with the green helmets against the Charleston Trojans, and the red uniforms trimmed in gold. Red helmets. Posgay, the lone man in the backfield. Schweitzer goes in motion, picks it up, and he's spun down at around the 27-yard line. 4-yard pickup there by Schweitzer. That's the first time we've seen that play.
Yeah, but a nice first down, 4 yards on first down. Nothing wrong with that. And Schweitzer got the ball in motion there and took it up to the left side off tackle.
We're in the red on the clock, 40 seconds left. First quarter, Lincoln leads at 14-13. They've got the football. They call it 2nd and 5. Posgay, the lone man in the backfield, out of the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers on the far side of the field, 2 here on the near side. Schmidt will snap it. Posgay's got it. Got time. Fires, complete, along the sideline. Fights for a first down, going to be close.
Stayed in bounds.
Bogdanich, the tight end, made the catch. He's a big target. He knocked over the first down marker, but he's just a little bit short. So it's going to be 3rd and inches, and that's going to run out the end of the first quarter with the score. Lincoln Railsplitters 14, Charleston Trojans 13. We'll be back in 60 seconds. First, but Lincoln able to fight their way back into this one.
Yeah, after going down 2 touchdowns in a matter of just the first minute there of the game, Railers did a nice job coming back, settling down a little bit, getting a first score on the board, and then come back with a second one to take the lead here as we start the second period.
Well, we knew it would be a competitive game because both teams were successful scoring against Taylorville. Charleston had 24, Lincoln had 26, and now Posgay, out of that, the old formation we used to run, he comes up under center, pitches it in the backfield, I believe.
He dropped
fumble, knocked it away. I think that was Schweitzer, and now Charleston celebrates it. I believe they got the football, and they did. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Charleston. Out of that old wing formation, it didn't work.
Well, it worked for a while. He had some good yardage, close to a first down. Then somebody grabbed his arm and pulled it away, and the ball came out. Charleston was quick to recover on the 38-yard line.
Well, after that quarter break, the coach probably just told them if you get a chance, punch it loose, and they did. So now it's going to be Hayworth out of the gun. Where's the number 7? He's a senior, 5'10", 165. Great field position for Charleston at the 33-yard, no, that's the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. Take their time, got a man in motion. Hayworth, hands off, backfield, and I believe that's 29, Sweeney. The 35-yard line, 3-yard pickup for Sweeney.
Lincoln's turned the ball over twice already here in this game, Bob, and that's something in the first 5 games of the season. They've not had a lot of turnovers.
2nd and 7. Yeah, we've had the fumble and the interception in this one. Hayworth out of the gun. He's got 2 receivers on the far side of the field. Here, one on the near side. Here's the snap. Hands off to his tailback.
He kept it.
No, he kept it. I'm sorry. He kept it. And it looks like he's got a first down.
He's close. The ball looks like it's on about the 29, maybe just short.
Dalton Hayworth faked the handoff. One of the Railsplitters looks like they stopped the first down.
Yeah,
they did, so it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Trojans.
Of course, the Trojans don't huddle up. They just line up and get their signal from the sideline.
Hayworth tried to pull us offside there. Now they shift the defensive line for Lincoln. Well, they got 4 guys up there on the defensive line. Here's the snap. Running back, and that's Sweeney, and he's got the first down. Just short of the 25. Fans fired up here at Charleston on homecoming night. Sweeney to the 26.
He just fired straight ahead, Bob, and put his head down, picked up 3 yards.
Early second quarter, 10:33 left in the second quarter. The Railsplitters lead the Trojans 14-13, and Charleston's on the march. Hayworth, long time looking to the sidelines. Now he's got the play. He's got 2 receivers here on the near side, one on the far side of the field. Sweeney in the backfield with him. Here's the snap. Boo, and Lincoln saw that one coming, and they stood him up right away before he got to the line of scrimmage. 4 or 5 Railers there. That was Sweeney who attempted to take it, but Lincoln read that one all the way, and they're going to spot it at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, Lincoln was blitzing up the middle for one thing, and their defensive lineman also came across into the backfield to stop him for a yard loss.
2nd and 11 for the Trojans. Hayworth wants to throw across the middle. He's got his man. He threaded the needle. Looks like a first down there. That was Brady, Keegan Brady, in heavy Los Angeles traffic. Hayworth threaded the needle to him, and he got the first down.
Well, the Railers are blitzing again that time. When you blitz an inside linebacker, you leave some space open.
Hayworth again quickly. That no huddle out in the flats. Got his man. It's Keegan Brady in for the touchdown. And now Charleston takes the lead back. They've got 19 points. Lincoln's got 14. That was Keegan Brady from Dalton Hayworth. They don't mess around. They come to the line of scrimmage and they're ready to rock and roll. That's 19-13. Now a trainer going out onto the field, a couple of trainers. One of the players for Charleston shook up. There's a timeout on the field. So we'll take a timeout with the score. Charleston 19, Lincoln 14. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Back here at Charleston on homecoming night, the man that scored the touchdown, Keegan Brady, was shook up. He's limping off he's getting help from the trainers. I believe is that Brady? Is that number 8?
81.
81, I'm sorry. One of the blockers, Dayton Black, their wide receiver. He's the young man that scored the first touchdown, but looks like he hurt his left ankle. That's too bad. He's a good athlete. They got to take him off on homecoming night with 9:41 left in the second quarter. And now the extra point, they may go for 2 right here. Hayworth's going to go for 2 points after the touchdown. He's got 1 receiver on each side of the field. Hayworth waits for the snap, hands off, right side, and Lincoln stops it. They whipped him down and stopped the 2-point conversion, and Lincoln with a big stop there on the 2-point conversion, so the score will remain the same. Charleston Trojans 19, Lincoln Railsplitters 14. We'll be back in 60 seconds. We're back on the air. I didn't know that, but here we are. All right, going to kick it away. Doherty, Mason Doherty, the senior, 6'1", 315. That was Black that scored that touchdown. I get 8 and 81 mixed up. I apologize to the Dayton Black family. He's got 2 touchdowns now. He's a senior, 6'1", 170, and he's the young man that's injured. Doherty's going to kick it away. Graham and Schweitzer back for the Railsplitters. And I'll try and pick up who gets the kick. It's going to come up short, picked up
Graham
back to Schweitzer. Schweitzer 25-30, 35 Schweitzer 40 across the 40 before he is taken down by Sam Shoot. So a nice run back there on the reverse for Lincoln. That was Schweitzer.
Yeah, he used a little speed there to elude a couple tacklers, Bob, and then just went straight up the sideline, picked up nice yardage on about the 43 for Lincoln to start this drive. They're trailing 19-14 here early in the second period.
Near side hash mark. Looks like Graham's going to split out. Now that's going to be Holiday wide to the right. We've got a man here on the near side. Posgay out of the gun. He's got Schweitzer back there with him on his right side. Here's the hike by Schmidt. Handoff Schweitzer. And he pushes the line up to the 45-yard line. 2-yard pickup. Little extracurricular activity. They took a month to blow it dead, so we got another yard out of it.
Yeah, Lincoln working with the wind at their back now here to start this second period, their first possession in the second period. So we'll see if they try to take advantage of that and throw the ball a little more. Schweitzer got up a 3-yard pickup on that first down play.
46-yard line, 2nd and 9 for the Railsplitters. 2 receivers on the right side, 2 here on the near side. Schweitzer in the backfield with Posgay. Cade Schmidt up on that offensive line. The guards are Wilson and Schumard. Here's the snap. Posgay, he's got to roll out of the pocket. Sideline, caught. And penalty marker, and nice catch out there. That was Paulus that made the catch, but a penalty marker. Paulus made the catch along the sideline. He had Jake Benninger out there leading the blocking. Benninger's a big guy, 6'4", 280, and a junior. Penalties against the Railsplitters, so that's going to back it up in Lincoln territory.
It looks like maybe he pushed off before he made the catch here, Bob. So that's going to negate that that pass catch, and first down puts Railers all the way back to their own 31-yard line.
With 8:46 left in the second quarter, Charleston leads the Railsplitters 19-14. Railers break the huddle. Man here to the near side. 2 receivers on the far side of the field. Posgay out of the shotgun. He's got Schweitzer back there with him. So it's going to be 2nd and 22 for Lincoln. Posgay's got it. Handoff Schweitzer. Tries to turn it upfield. 35 and down across the 37 he goes.
He's getting some nice yards on those runs, Bob. He just one more tackler. If he could elude him, he might break a big one, but he's still getting nice yardage. That one out to the 37, so 6-yard pickup.
Spot him at the 37. Now it's 3rd and 17 for the Railsplitters. 8:08 left, second quarter. Charleston leads at 19-14. 2 receivers here to the near side, 2 to the far side. Schweitzer in the backfield at the tail position. Now he'll move to the right side of Posgay. Posgay waits for the snap from Schmidt. He's got it. Wants to throw. No, he's got to get rid of it. Loops it along the sideline. Jump ball. Got it.
Out of bounds.
Say he was out of bounds. Incomplete. He caught it, but he was out of bounds. I believe that was Colton Holiday over there.
Yeah, I think he started wide. He was a wide receiver there and just stayed too close to that sideline as he's running his route. And then when the ball came to the outside, he stepped out before to catch it.
Well, Graham's going to have to kick it away, and with this wind behind his back, he's going to get a good boot. Austin O'Donohue on the long snap for the Railers. No, that's Wen. They've got Wen in there for the long snap. Here's the snap. High, nice catch. The boot might have been partially blocked, but it's going to take a good Lincoln bounce. And it's going to bounce all the way across the 25-yard line, and they're going to down it just close to the 21-yard line. Yeah, somebody may have got a hand on that.
It was a high snap, and he had to go up to make the catch there, Bob, and rush it, and I think you're right. It might have got tipped, but a lucky break for the Railers as they got a nice roll and no return.
Clock stops, 7:39 left second quarter. Charleston leads it by 5, 19-14. 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Railers haven't been able to stop the Trojans much on defense. They need to pick up the defense here and kind of cover those slant passes to over the middle, which has been hurting them so far in this first half.
Ben Giesler's the center for Charleston. He's the guy that makes the snaps on this shotgun formation. Hayworth, the senior, still waits, looking for the game plan. Now he's ready to go. In the backfield with him, he's got number 29, Nick Sweeney. 2 receivers each side. Here's Sweeney, and they standing up. One of the big guys for Lincoln. They saw that one coming, and they stop him at the line of scrimmage. That's Andrew Schmidt.
He mopped up, but it was 69 on the initial hit. That's Gazzardo.
Gazzardo made the big hit.
Gazzardo. He lost a yard on that first down play.
Second down for Charleston. They're in the red with the gold trim, red helmets, red pants, red shirts, gold numerals. 2 receivers on the far side of the field, one here on the near side. Sweeney in the backfield. Hayworth wants to throw. He's got time across the middle, and it's complete, and he's loose. Running for the sideline and finally spun out of bounds. That was Wen that spun him out of bounds, Justin Wen. The guy that caught the pass was Keegan Brady.
Not before they pick up another first down. And Brady showed some speed, Bob, after he caught the ball, running away from several tacklers.
Yeah, 19 yards. Ball at the Charleston 39. First and 10. 6:55 left for the second quarter. Hayworth out of the guns, got the snap. Looks, he's got time. He's got his man on the sideline here at the 50. Another first down. That was Thomas Morris on the tackle for Lincoln, and the man that caught the pass was Taylor Edwards, the tight end for Charleston. He's also the long snapper for the Charleston Trojans.
Down to the Lincoln 45-yard line. Lincoln has a Shane Schumard going out with, I think he's got an equipment issue there. I'm not sure what it is. Broken snap or something, but he's being replaced by number 74.
That's
where's my list?
Isaiah Hunt.
Yes.
Hayworth out of the gun, first and 10 at the Lincoln 44. Here's the handoff, and a good run there. I believe that was Braden Doyle.
8-yard pickup on the play. We said the same thing last week, Bob. When you have some success throwing the ball, it helps open up some running, and that's exactly what's happening here. They've had success throwing the ball, and now their run game is starting to click a little bit.
Ball spotted at the Lincoln 37-yard line. Second and 3, 6:18 left, second quarter. Charleston leads Lincoln 19-14. Charleston, Hayworth's got the snap, and he's going to keep it. 35-30, and he's finally bowled down just short of the 25. Sparrow was there. Schweitzer was there for Lincoln. And there's a third guy, but I can't pick him up right now.
Well, he just fakes the handoff and holds it there for a long time, and his back leaves the ball, and he hangs on to it and gets around the outside for some big yardage.
First and 10, Charleston. Here's the snap, and the big guy keeps it, and he's stacked up by the railers just across the line of scrimmage. That was Braden Doyle. He's 6 foot 210.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a big ball carry there. He got down to the 24. Picked up a couple right up the middle.
Jake Benninger on the tackle for the Railsplitters. Hayworth looking at the plays on his wrist. He's got 3 receivers on the far side of the field, one here on the near side. Hayworth's got the snap, wants to throw. They got a penalty immediately. I think this is going to go against Charleston. Maybe offsides. Yep.
Nope, that's on Lincoln.
Going to say Lincoln was offsides. So that's going to be 2nd and 4 as they move the ball up to the 19-yard line of Lincoln. Clock on the move, 5:20 left for the second quarter. Charleston leads the Railsplitters 19-14. Hayworth out of the guns, got the snap. He's got time, throws it across the middle, jump
Pick it
ball.
up, yeah, hang on.
Lincoln's got it in the end
Go down, don't
Gets
run
out
it
of the
out.
end zone, and he runs it out. I thought he was going to get a touchback.
Would have been. All he had to do is take a knee.
So Lincoln's got it deep in Charleston territory, and I didn't pick up who caught that.
I think that's 5. Justin Wen.
Number 5 was the guy that caught it. So it's 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters at the Lincoln 2-yard line.
Well, we'll give him credit for making the interception, Bob, and preventing the touchdown. The ball was in the end zone, but running it out of there was not a good idea.
Here comes Lincoln. Posgay out of the gun in the end zone with Schweitzer. He's got 2 receivers here on the near side, one on the far side of the field, far side hash mark. Here's a snap by Schmidt. Handoff. Schweitzer, he's got it out past the 2 to the 5, across the 10. He may have fought for a first down. Schweitzer getting the calls tonight, and he's very, very close to a first down.
Yep, he does.
He's got it. Brandon Schweitzer runs it out of harm's way to around the 12-yard line. 4:53 left for the second quarter.
Just Lincoln's 3rd first down here in the half, Bob.
Posgay out of the gun. He's got Schweitzer on his left side now. He's got 1 receiver here on the near side, 2 on the right side. Schweitzer. Again, Schweitzer's going to try and run it out of there, and he's got some running room again, and he's got another first down across the sideline, and he's finally knocked out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. Schweitzer showing the quick feet.
Well, he's gotten to the outside, something we haven't seen previously in the year, earlier in the season, getting to the outside, but he's been able to do it tonight. Takes it out to the 34-yard line.
Say he stepped out at the 34. I gave him 4 extra yards. Stopped the clock. He went out of bounds. 4:34 left second quarter. Railers break the huddle. 2 guys here on the near side, 1 on the far side. Schweitzer in the backfield with Posgay. Schmidt will snap it to him. Here's the snap. Schweitzer again, and he's caught this time. They catch him in the backfield. They saw that one coming.
Yeah, their outside guy, I don't know if that's the end or outside linebacker, just came across and waited for him, and he ran right into him for the loss.
For Lincoln up on that offensive line, the center is Cade Schmidt. The guards are Gage Wilson and Shane Schumartin. The tackles are Isaiah Hunt and Jake Benniger. 2nd and 11 for the Railsplitters at their own 33-yard line. Posgay out of the gun. Drayden Posgay's a junior. Big kid. He's got Schweitzer in the backfield with him. 2 receivers here near side, 1 on the far side of the field. Nobody flinches, and Posgay's ready. He's got some time. Now he pump fakes. Now he's going to throw it out. He's got a man open. That's Bogdanich at the 40. 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5. Touchdown, Lincoln. Touchdown, Lincoln Railsplitter. Touchdown is sponsored by... No, there's a flag on the field. Flag on the field. Oh, it was a nice catch and a run.
Yeah, it was a nice call, too, except doesn't count. Jaden, I didn't see what happened, but I saw where it happened.
I thought he caught it.
He did, but that penalty's on Jaden Hollis.
Penalty against the Railsplitters, a chop block.
Yeah.
So we erase that touchdown.
Oh, that's a shame. That was a touchdown. That was a nice scramble by Posgay, and he found Bogdanich wide open down the sideline and made a nice catch, ran right down the sideline for the score.
So it's still a first down.
But it's brought back to the
47. 1st and 10. One of the Railsplitters in the huddle clapping. I think he's just glad we got a first down out of the whole mess. 3:46 left for the second quarter. Charleston leads at 19-14 on homecoming night here in Charleston. What's the population here? 21,000 in Coles County. Posgay out of the gun. He's got the snap. Schweitzer, right side. He's at the midfield stripe at the 45, and he's down close to the 41-yard line. Schweitzer running wild tonight, picked up another first down.
He drug a tackler with him, Bob. Otherwise, he'd have been all the way, but nice pickup for a first down.
I got the report last week, Ken. Guys are out in combines listening to us in the middle of the night.
Well, I'm not surprised. They're everywhere.
Yeah, you guys be safe out there. You've already worked 12 hours today. They stopped the clock, 3:32, and now somebody's got a timeout, so we'll take a timeout. Charleston leads Lincoln 19-14. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Lincoln Railsplitter football, 3:32 left in the second quarter here at Charleston's homecoming. Charleston leads the football game by 5 points, 19-14. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters at the 41-yard line. Charleston didn't like what they saw, Coach, and they called a timeout.
Yeah, it might have just been needing a breather there. You got 3 timeouts. You might as well use them, too. And with 3:32, Lincoln on the march, they wanted to try to slow things down a little bit.
We're in Trojan territory. The Railsplitters are on the far side hash mark. Lincoln lines it up. Posgay out of the shotgun. He's got two receivers here on the near side, one on the far side of the field. That's Colton Holiday. Schweitzer in the backfield. And Posgay's going to throw it long for Paulus. Paulus comes back and gets
nice
it, and he's out of bounds. Nice catch. He came back, as you said, Coach, and caught it. The ball just kind of hung up in the air there, and he came back and caught it for a first down.
And that throw looked a little high and slightly wobbly, but it came down right on the mark, and Paulus did a nice job making the catch on about the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Railsplitters. 3:27 left for the first half. Charleston 19, Lincoln 14. Holiday splits wide to the right. Paulus here on the near side. Posgay out of the gun with Schweitzer on his left side. Schmidt will snap it. Posgay's got it. Schweitzer runs. Right side, pops to the outside, stays on his feet, and he's down close to the 5-yard line.
And he lost the ball on he hit the ground.
Schweitzer lost the ball when he hit the ground.
But he's got it back.
Somehow he got it back close to the 5. Not quite a first down. At the Fever in Charleston territory.
That was close.
3 minutes left for the half. Charleston leads at 19-14. It's going to be second down for the Railsplitters and a yard to go.
Remember, this drive started on the Lincoln, their own 2-yard line, so they've gone virtually the whole length of the field here, Bob. A few glitches on the way, but they're knocking on the door now.
I wouldn't be surprised if Schweitzer got the call again here. Posgay out of the gun on the far side, hash mark. He gives to Schweitzer, and he's not going anywhere.
He lost yards that time.
There's Charleston football players all over the place. They stop him back at the 10, a 5-yard loss. They'll call it the 9, 4-yard loss. 3rd and 5 now for the Railsplitters.
Yeah, you can only go to the well so many times, and that was one too many. His defense from Charleston was there to stop him and throw him for a loss.
Lincoln splits out 2 men on the far side of the field. This is Colton Holiday on the near side. Might see a jump ball with him in the end zone. Posgay out of the gun. Up the middle, he fires too high.
Oh, man.
Right underneath the goalpost. So now it's a 4th down situation for Lincoln. 4th and 5.
They got a penalty on that. It's all against the Railers.
And the Railers will have to go back here. Clock stopped with 1:57 left in the half.
They might have declined it, or the Railers are moving back, though, like they're going to mark it off. They did decline it, so it's going to be a 4th down for the Railers. From the 9-yard line, they can get a first down just inside the 5.
Said there was an ineligible downfield. Easy for me to say.
Yeah.
4th and 5 at the 9. Well, they can still get a first down.
Yeah.
Posgay out of the gun. He's got Schweitzer back there. Now he's got 2 receivers here on the near side, one on the right side of the field. Posgay long count. Now he's got it. And he's going to roll. And he's going to throw. And he's got his man. He's at least got a first down.
Touchdown.
He's in the end zone.
He was across the line. Oh, no.
He was across the line, but they don't call a touchdown.
He was reaching. I hate it when they reach across the line with a ball at any level.
He had,
but he did.
Now
that was a flag, and that's going against the Railers, I'm sure. That was not
tough
smart.
Break.
That was not smart. Well, he got 8 yards on the reception. Who was that?
Yeah.
That was Paulus.
That was, yeah.
And then he reached across and fumbled it.
We had the first down. It would have been first and goal, but.
Well, now the touchback puts it on the 20, and then they're going to tack on this personal foul, I'm sure.
Now it's going to go against Lincoln. Walking it off. Sportsman-like conduct against the Railsplitters.
That could have an ejection with that. I hope not. Let's see. Let's hope not.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Charleston. We're just going to have to see where they spot the football.
Going to get it on the 35.
The 35-yard line on the near side hash mark. 1st and 10, 1:47. Charleston leads the Railsplitters by 5 points, 19-14. What a job the Railers.
You go from a touchdown that would put you in the lead to a fumble in the end zone, and then you tack on a unsportsmanlike conduct.
And as you said,
and that's just a frustration thing by the Railers, and But you still can't do whatever was done. We don't know what happened exactly, but now the key is make sure you don't give up any points here in the last minute, 47 seconds.
They got a new quarterback in there, Nick Cheney. Cheney's going to keep the football.
Somebody just
missed.
It
out left side, and they run him out of bounds for the first down. That was Nick Cheney, 6 foot 170. They took the regular quarterback out.
I think that, I'm not sure who that is. It just comes in there kind of blind and dives at him and misses and doesn't do much for the cause that way.
Alex Sweeney talking to the
coach.
About
a 7-yard pickup. Wow.
And now Cheney will come out of the shotgun again. In the backfield, it's Nick Sweeney. 2nd and 3 for Charleston. Minute 40 left for the half. Charleston leads at 19-14. Cheney's got the snap. He's going to keep it himself, and he's got a first down. Ran it right up the gut, and he was spun down at about the 47-yard line.
They're near midfield. They pick up the first down. Now they got a shot at with a minute and a half to get into the end zone.
1st and 10 at the 47. No huddle. They come to the line quickly. Cheney's got a man in the backfield with him. He's got 2 receivers on each side of the field. And he hands off, and the Railsplitters pretty much read that one. That was Nick Sweeney. And the Railsplitters were able to read that one and took him down right at the line of scrimmage. Made for maybe a little bit of a loss.
Charleston takes their second timeout.
Timeout Charleston, and they lead it 19-14. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
3.
Minute 21 left, first half. Cheney, oh, he's in trouble. Here comes a Railsplitter. He flips it up ahead, and he's tackled for maybe a loss again.
That was Schmidt on the tackle, but nice reaction by the Lincoln defense after he dumped it off, and give their quarterback credit for getting rid of it. But
that was Andrew Schmidt.
Schmidt and Thomas Morris was there too to help with the stop.
There's Cheney out of the gun again. Now we're in the red, 55 seconds, first half. Cheney on the long count, tries to pull us offside, nothing there. Lincoln very patient, waiting for the snap. They're burning the clock down here at the half. They'll be happy to go in with this 5-point lead. 19-14 Charleston on homecoming night. 3rd and 11 yards to go at the 46-yard line. And now timeout.
They take their 3rd and final timeout.
And we'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Lincoln Railsplitter football from Charleston on their homecoming night. Charleston leads Lincoln 19-14, 36 seconds left for the half. Charleston took a timeout, and now Cheney's going to run the show out of the shotgun for Charleston. He's got the snap, and they blow it dead. Flag right away on the field. Now the flag. They're throwing them all over the place.
Illegal procedure on the Trojans. That'll cost them 5.
So that'll move it back to the 41-yard line. Where it'll be 3rd and about 15. Cheney out of the gun. He's got 3 receivers. Now he's got a man in motion. Pitches it in the backfield. Now they pitch it ahead to Keegan Brady. Brady is up and along the sideline, and he's knocked out of bounds. May have got a first down out of it. Don't see any penalty flags on the field.
No, just a little reverse action there. A little pitch in the backfield, and then he handed it off, and they reversed directions and got around the corner and picked up some nice yardage just short of the first down to the 48-yard line of the Railers.
26 seconds, so they'll stop the clock as he went out of bounds. Cheney got the snap, and now they don't know what to do with it. Cheney hangs on to it, and they throw him down for a loss.
Now Railers will take over and probably just run the clock out now with 20 seconds.
20 seconds left in the half. Charleston leads Lincoln 19-14. Football at the 46-yard line.
I'd throw a bomb. Why not? You got the win.
You got Colton Holiday.
Yeah, you got the win. You got the arm. Throw a couple of them. We haven't used any timeouts.
Holiday's 6'5". Yeah, just got the win behind you.
You're near midfield.
Ball's on the far side hash mark. 2 receivers on each side of the field for Lincoln. Schweitzer in the backfield. Posgay's got it, and that's what they're going to do. He's going to throw along the sideline.
He's got somebody.
Complete. No, he couldn't hang on to it. Man, oh man, guy was wide open too.
He was down the sideline. The ball might have been thrown a little to the outside too far.
Stops the clock, 15 seconds now. Ball at the 46. 2nd and 10. Charleston 19, Lincoln 14. Posgay going to fire out of the gun again. He's got Schweitzer back there with him. He's got 2 receivers on each side of the field in the green helmets. Posgay's got it. He rolls out of the pocket. Now he throws along the sideline.
Still got somebody deep.
He's got somebody deep.
Get in the end zone.
Oh, he's crossed the 5.
We got timeout.
Got to call a timeout quickly. 7 seconds. Lincoln down inside the Charleston 5-yard line.
Let's see who caught that, Bob. He's laying on the ground right now.
Couldn't pick it up. Player's down.
It's down to the 5-yard line.
They got the knocks on him. Lincoln gave a great pass. Posgay trying to pick up, see who this is that caught the pass. Number 8, that's Paulus. Paulus caught the pass. Jaden Paulus, he's injured. He's a junior, 5'11", 165. 7 seconds left on the clock.
They were on the 47, I think, when they... So that was a 48-yard pass.
Yeah, 46, I think.
They were on the 46?
Yeah. 49-yarder. 19-14 Charleston. Lincoln on a big pass from Posgay to Paulus down to the 5.
So they got it.
And now it's 1st and goal at the 5 with only 7 seconds left on the clock.
I think the Railers have taken their timeout here.
And Lincoln's taken another timeout, so we'll take a short timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Exciting Lincoln Railers splitter football from Charleston, Illinois on homecoming night. The Charleston Trojans lead at 19-14, but the Railsplitters have a chance to score right here at half. They're at the 5. 1st and goal at the 5. 7.1 seconds on the clock. Posgay going to operate out of the gun. Lincoln called a timeout. Schweitzer's in the backfield with him. And Schmidt will snap it. He'll try to pull him off sides first. And then they'll run a play. They may get 2 plays in 7 seconds. We'll have to wait and see. Bogdanich up along behind the line. Now he's got it. Now Schweitzer's going to try and run it. And
timeout.
Nothing there. And a timeout immediately. 2.6 seconds left for the half. So we got one more play.
He tried to, I think they thought they'd expect a pass, so they tried to run, but the Trojan defense was right there. They weren't fooled on that, and they stopped him for no gain. So Lincoln takes another timeout here with 2.6 to go, 1 play left.
Got back to the line of scrimmage. That was Brandon Schweitzer, the junior, that tried to take it in. As Coach said, they tried to surprise him. They thought we were going to pass. He tried to run it, but the defense for Charleston held. They still hold that 5-point lead. 19-14 with 2.6 seconds left in the first half.
I think you'll see some kind of possible rollout. You know, they rolled out a lot last week against Taylorville. I haven't seen much of it tonight, but tried to move the quarterback a little, give him an option to run the ball if he finds an opening here with only 5 yards to go. Hopefully maybe find a receiver open also.
Yeah, he's got the wide side of the field here, so maybe that'll be the recipe for Lincoln.
Unless there's a penalty, we know it'll be the last play of the half.
Yeah. So here we go. Railsplitters up on the line of scrimmage. They may try to pull him off sides first on a long count. And Schmidt will snap it to Posgay. Place is completely silent. Here's the snap. Schmidt. And he's going to keep it. He's going to loft it into the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's going to end the first half with the score. Charleston 19, Lincoln 14. We'll be back with the halftime here at Charleston for Railsplitter football. Lincoln trails at 19-14.